welcome back. My name is Tammy and welcome to my kitchen, which is a little bit of a mess right now, but you guys are probably used to that because we are going to clean it up today. But I'm not just going to be doing some cleaning, I'm also going to be doing some decluttering. Now I know I've already decluttered my kitchen, but the thing is, now that I did my big declutter, I've been able to have some time and just reassess what I have, and there are a few more things that I would like to get rid of because I'm realizing that I either don't like them or I don't use them anymore. So I'm going to be deep cleaning my kitchen and I'm going to be decluttering as I go along. And also I have a junk drawer over there that's super scary and I've been meaning to get to it forever, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like beforehand. It's pretty bad, and so I'm gonna organize that today. I'm super excited about that. And at the end, I'm just gonna be doing just a little bit of decorating, so I'm excited about that as well. So you can tell I said excited a lot, but anyhow, it's gonna be a great video today. This is gonna be super motivating for you guys if you want to clean along with me. I'm just gonna give you a once around and show you what we're gonna do first. So this is what my counters look like at the moment. There's definitely some work to be done around here. And then I'm just gonna show you my cupboards and stuff too. I'm gonna be cleaning that out and organizing it. I also want to show you these things right here. These are things that I just got from Dollarama, and I'm gonna be using those to organize my junk drawer. And then I have a drawer here that is just full of junk. I can probably throw most of that away. We're gonna be getting to that. And then this here is what I like to call the scary drawer. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be fun. Anyhow, I'm super excited though to like get that organized because that's just not livable. That's not healthy at all. But in any case, I'm gonna get to this now, and I hope I can motivate you guys a little bit. So before I could get to the decluttering portion of this video, I had to tidy up the kitchen a bit, and I had a load of dishes that were already going, so I couldn't load up the dishwasher just yet, so I stacked all the dishes just beside the sink so that I can load that later on. Lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. I'm going to be cleaning inside of my cupboards, and as you can see here, they are very empty. I decluttered these last time and I still don't have anything on my top shelves, and that actually makes me really happy to open the cupboard and know that there isn't a bunch of clutter in there that I don't use that I have to clean. I just have to wipe down the shelf and just take a few items out to wipe it down. I obviously don't need as much cupboard space as I have, but I have it, so I'm doing what I can with it, but it still makes me so happy not to have a bunch of clutter, and just because you have a space to put stuff doesn't mean that you need to fill it up. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living So there wasn't much to declutter from my upper cabinets, but I am getting rid of these 2 mugs. Now I'm going to move on to my microwave, and I'm using this super clean spray, which I find is so good for getting stuck on food off. Whenever I have a cleaning project that just needs a little bit more grit, I like to reach for the super clean, and it is so good with getting stuck on food or really stubborn stains out. So I have a little productivity hack that I wanted to share with you guys. I recently got these knockoff AirPods, and I have been listening to audiobooks while I clean. Not only does it make my cleaning more enjoyable, but I also get some really great books read while I'm at it. Right now I'm listening to Love Without Borders by Angela Braniff, and I love this book so much. It's making me emotional while I listen to it. If you're looking for a good book to read or listen to, this is a good one. So now my dishwasher is done and I'm gonna unload it. I just wanted to show you guys my new pan that I got because I got rid of my cast iron skillet. I couldn't stand that thing. I was constantly burning things on it and it was so hard to clean. That thing just rusted. I'm actually going to show you a little rust mark that's in my drawer that I'm going to clean out later, and so I'm just glad to be rid of it, even though I know lots of people like cast iron. I'm just not one of those people. So that was something I already decluttered, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I got rid of that and I replaced it with a pan that I actually like. So now I'm just going to wipe down the area where all my dirty dishes were sitting, and I'm going to clean out the sink as well.
I find that I'm always having to make amends for shortcomings. Trying to make my way, knocking on every door in this maze. The times it's all out of reach. Soldier on when it's harder to learn than to teach. Soldier on.
So this is another item that I'm decluttering. I use this to remove hard water stains, but I realized that vinegar does the exact same thing, and this is corrosive and poisonous, so I do not need this in my home. Now I'm going to start in with the drawers, and in this drawer here, I realized that these napkins and then these little napkin holders, they are so pretty, but I never use them, like pretty much ever. I've used them, I think, once to make a tablescape, and the thing is, even with tablescapes, I maybe set the table super fancy for like Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Easter. And for Christmas, this isn't even Christmassy, so I don't do it for Christmas or Thanksgiving. This is basically, if I remember, possibly for Easter. So this is used like less than once a year, and I feel like that is just not worth me keeping these at all. So I'm gonna give these away, because even though they're gorgeous, that's the reason that I've kept them for so long. They're so pretty, but I don't use them. It's not worth the space or the time for me to use this one time per year. And as far as Christmas goes, I mean, I am not a minimalist at Christmas time. That is definitely never going to happen. I love to decorate and do tablescapes and all that fun stuff at Christmas time because I just feel like that is worth the extra effort for 1 month per year. But any other time per year, I'm just like, nope, I don't got the time to deal with things like this. So those are gonna go bye.
And then I see you on the street, said your heart just skipped a beat, and that you miss me. It's always the same story with you, but I just cannot refuse you. I'm sad after this time that I'm out, that you leave me with this rush. Why am I so curious? So curious, so curious. So curious, so curious. Your friends have told me just to give you time.
Right, so we're moving on to the bottom drawer here, and I wanted to show you guys these muffin tins that I recently got from Walmart. See, they're silicone, so you can pop the muffins right out. Now, in one of my previous videos, I was complaining about how much I hated cleaning muffin tins, and one of my sweet subscribers, DB Echoes, let me know that I could get the silicone ones, and those would probably solve my problem. And they were so right. I love those things. So, these old muffin tins, right there. I'm going to declutter these now because I got these awesome ones which save me so much time in cleaning, and these ones are gonna go into the thrift store bag as well.
So curious, so curious. I don't know, why do I even care? I don't know, why do I love you? I don't know, why do I even care? I don't know, why do I love you? I don't know, why do I even care? I don't know, why do I love you? I'm recklessly drawn to you somehow, but you leave me with this rush. Why am I so curious? If I know.
So I was really debating on whether to keep this or not in my last declutter, and I decided to keep it for a little bit, see if I would use it. It's just used for chopping up food. It's actually quite handy if you need to do that, but a lot of times I just use a knife anyways. The only thing I ever used this for was for making guacamole. It was really good for mashing up the avocado, but I tried just mashing the avocado up myself with a knife and a fork, and it worked great. I don't feel like I need to keep this purely for guacamole that I only eat like once in a while anyways. So I'm gonna say goodbye to this. Even though, you know, it works great. Someone else can maybe get some use out of it that maybe uses it a little bit more often, but it's just not worth the space in my kitchen when I basically hardly ever use it. So these rust stains here are from my old cast iron pan, and they were kind of hard to get off, but I used the super clean again that I used on the microwave, and that and a little bit of scrubbing, and I was able to get the rust marks off of my drawer.
Why are you playing? We ain't got the time. Tell me now if you want out. What are you saying? Come on and spit it out. I'm about to lose my mind again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible?
So because this is a corner cupboard, it was actually really hard for me to film myself cleaning the cupboard out, so I just displayed everything on the counter for you. I'm going to be getting rid of these placemats because I don't use them very often, and this is my mom's bowl that she hasn't picked up yet, and then I have these little things that I'm going to be organizing my junk drawer with. All of this stuff I'm going to be keeping, and then I also have this vegetable tray over here that I am going to be getting rid of because I realized that I like to just cut my vegetables up and eat them right then. I don't want to store them afterwards, and that thing doesn't fit in my fridge very well for storing vegetables, so I'd rather just put them on this plate or something here and then just put them away in little containers if I don't use them. Now this is a gravy boat that I'm going to be getting rid of because honestly I usually put my gravy into this right here because it's not so wide at the top so it doesn't spill the gravy everywhere. And then I'm going to get rid of that, I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to get rid of these. And here is how my corner cupboard looks now that everything is decluttered. Okay guys, so this next item is probably kind of controversial. This is something that I got, I thought I would use, and then it ended up being super complicated, and I realized that I preferred cooking without it, and it was actually absolutely no help to me whatsoever, and that's an Instapot. Okay, I know that some people just swear by these things and they love them, and I am so happy for you. I am happy that you have something that makes your life better. For me, this made my life more complicated because you kind of had to have dinner going right before dinner needed to be ready because you had to cook it quickly. But the thing is, I like to use my slow cooker. That thing is awesome to me because I just prepare something in the afternoon or in the morning. I just throw it in there and then it cooks all day, and then when supper time's ready, it's ready for us, and that works way better for my lifestyle with homeschooling the kids and just being a busy mom. That just works way better for me. Trying to prepare dinner right before actual dinner time and have all of these things that I need to do. I need to saute, and then I have to put it on steam, and then I have to stir it, and it just depends on what the recipe calls for. But for me, it was just super complicated. I ended up using it as a rice maker a little bit, but then I realized I can make rice on the stove very easily and less complicated. So I am going to donate this. I hope that it goes to somebody who is one of those people who loves Instapots, but I'm sorry, I'm not one of those people, even though I thought I was gonna love this, but I don't. I really don't. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep on decluttering now.
And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down.
For my wooden spoons, I realized that I like these larger ones that I got from IKEA, and I really don't care for the small ones, so I'm just gonna keep the big ones.
Even if the sky is falling down.
So in this drawer, this is my storage container drawer. I recently upgraded to glass with these lids, and I love them. These were from Walmart, and I said that whenever my other ones wore out, I just wasn't going to buy any more of those, and I was just gonna stick with the glass. The thing is, what sometimes happens, I don't know if this happens in your home, but I have all of these lids now. I have no idea what happened to the actual containers. I don't know where they went. They just sort of never came back in here. So anyways, I'm just gonna grab these here, and I'm just going to toss those out because it's kind of pointless when you don't have a container to put them on. And so there's my decluttering. And yeah, if you guys are looking for containers, these ones here, the glass ones, they're really great. I love them. You could just pop them in the microwave and heat food up, and they're good to go, and they weren't that expensive. They're just from Walmart.
Come take my hand, I will walk with you. I won't let go till you say so. There isn't anything I wouldn't do. Wanna make sure that you understand. You're the one who gives my life color. There is no one other. With your hand, let me go by your side. I wanna stay in your sunlight. I wanna wake up with you by my side. Without you there is no tomorrow. We could be in for the best ride. Want this to last for the rest of our lives. Without you there is no tomorrow.
So these are little gyro bowls that my kids used to use, but they haven't really used in a long time, so I'm gonna declutter those. And you're gonna see this drawer is gonna look so empty afterwards. It made me realize that with the amount of stuff that I have, I could actually easily fit all of my stuff in this kitchen into half of the cupboard space. And that actually makes me really happy to know that there is not as much stuff for me to look after or to clean.
Came from, you are special, yeah, you're special. Everything about you is so beautiful. I am all yours if you let me stay. You're the one who gives my life color.
So now I'm gonna clean out my island junk drawer. I have all of these tops to candles and I just would shove them in here all the time, and they've just been sitting there for some reason. So I'm just gonna throw all of those out, and then actually there's a lot of junk in here. So I'm throwing a lot of stuff away and then I'm just putting back the stuff that I actually need. And welcome to the epitome of junk drawers. This thing is so full of garbage. That's what most of this is garbage. And anything that is usable is unfindable in this state. So I am so happy to get this under control. I can't believe how much stuff I had in here. It just blows my mind. I mean, we're always looking for batteries or pens, and wouldn't it be nice to actually be able to find one of those? So I'm going to be using these little containers that I got from Dollarama. They're really neat because you can arrange them however you want, and then you can rearrange them if you want. There's so many different combinations that you can do. But this is the way I decided to arrange it, and so I'm finding a place for everything, and you guys have no idea how happy this makes me. This just brings me so much joy. I honestly sometimes just walk by this drawer, open it up, just to put a smile on my face. That's how happy this drawer makes me now. So I'm gonna get on to the last bit of decorating here. I did promise you guys that I was gonna do a little bit of decorating here at the end, and so I got these candlesticks from Amazon, and I will link those below. So now I'm just going to give you a once over of all of the cupboards so you can see how they are now when they're all decluttered, and I hope that you enjoy. I will see you guys in my next video. Take care, and I love y'all.
There's nothing missing now that you're my desire.